that I'll be using in my upcoming Halloween projects. So I was just showing this to you all. And then these are the threads that I'll be using for my quilting. So yeah, I plan to do something along this right here. It's like a mug rug that's 12 inches across and 9 inches going down. But I think I'm going to end up with the mug rug that's going to be 12 inches across and 10 inches going down, because I'm going to use 2.5 inch squares on two of the projects. So this here is a finished size of 3 inch squares, but this is going to be too big, and I was trying to use the strips for at least two of the projects. So this is the look, but the squares will be smaller. And again, these are the prints. And then that's the thread. We're coming up on the thread colors that I'll be using in the quilting. And then there's some more of the prints. So yeah, you can kind of look at the colors and see how they'll go along with the prints. The thread colors, and see how they will go along with the prints. Okay. So these are some of the prints I'll be using in my upcoming quilt projects. These are the thread colors here that I'll use for the quilting lines. And I've already shown this, but I was just showing y'all, and I wanted you all to see this here. That will be the direction I'll go in for one, for my mug rug. Okay. And then I'll show you all the progress that I've made on my carpenter star mug rug. Okay. This is the quilt sandwich for my carpenter star mug rug. And I had told you all that I would use the white thread to quilt the right, and then the red thread to quilt this. And then I decided not to quilt the black fabric because I want the shape of the carpenter star to come through with the quilting. So far, this is what I've done for the quilting. So you can kind of see what I'm going for as far as the direction that I'm going in to quilt this carpenter star mug rug. So this is just the 8-pointed star in the middle, but once I get everything quilted, you will see the shape of the whole carpenter star on the backing fabric. So again, this is the quilt sandwich for my upcoming carpenter star mug rug. And then this is the back, where you can see the 8-pointed star. And then on the back, once I get all the quilting done, you will see the whole carpenter star in the manner that you see this 8-pointed star right here. Okay. Now this is the quilted, the quilt sandwich for my upcoming postage stamp coaster, patchwork coaster. So that's the front, and that's the back for the people that have already have not already seen it. And then this is the quilt sandwich, the quilted quilt sandwich for my upcoming postage stamp mug rug. So I just showed you all the postage stamp coaster, and this is the quilted quilt sandwich for my upcoming postage stamp mug rug. And that's the front. And then this is the back. So the only thing left for me to do with these postage stamp items is just put the binding strip on. And then once I do that, I'll upload a long form video. So here is the quilt sandwich that's quilted. And when I say quilt, I mean all three layers have been sewn together with the quilting stitches and hatch, what they call cross hatch quilting that you see here. And again, this is the front of my upcoming postage stamp mug rug that just needs the binding strip added. And this is the back. And this is what you call crosshatch quilting. I did not mark it. I just used painter's tape to sew all the lines. So for the first line, once you lay the painter's tape down, the first time you sew on each side of the painter's tape, and then you move it and then just sew all the way to one side of the item and then move it and sew to the other side. And that's how you make your crosshatch. So first you go this way and then you sew all the way across, and then you go this way and sew all the way across, and then that's how you end up with the crosshatch quilting lines. Okay, these are my little twin postage stamp pot holders that I have quilted, as you can see. So there's one that's quilted, and then there's the other that's quilted, and they're identical. So I thought that was cute that I made two matching postage stamp pot holders. So there's one, and then there's the other, and then this is how they look on the back. And then all I have to do now is just add the binding strips to all my postage stamp items. Then I'll start on my then I want to finish my putting my carpenter star, and then I will start. Then I will start on my I need to put the binding strip on here, and then I need to finish quilting the carpenter star. But I'll probably finish my quilting my carpenter star. Then I will put the binding strip on my postage stamp items. And for the people that missed it, here's the quilt sandwich for my carpenter star. And then this is the back where I have quilted the 8-pointed star in the middle. So then at the end, the quilt on the back will just look like a quilted carpenter star, because I'm not going to quilt that black fabric on the black background fabric on the front. So you'll just see the carpenter star will come through on the back in the manner that you see here. And here's the back, and then here's the front again. And I think I did pretty good for the first time doing the carpenter star quilt block. And I'm very happy that I took my time and quilted that little star in the middle. So I'll finish it, and I used painter's tape to make sure that the points came through. And I did put something on my community tab to show you all what I did with that painter's tape. And I put 2 layers of batting because I got to the point where I like to put 2 layers of batting in my mug rugs so that the quilting actually pops out like it does here. So it's kind of where it just kind of, you see, it's kind of got some depth to it, some cushionness to it. It's, it looks kind of what they call trapunto. So that's why I put 2 layers of batting in my carpet, in my mug rugs. So yeah, so this is my carpenter's, my little 8-pointed star. So I think that came out pretty good for my first time doing that. And I used to, mostly stitch in the ditch, but as I came to YouTube, I had to do, better, challenge myself just to elevate my quilting because there's so many people out here quilting. I mean, you gotta do something to make yourself stand out. So I'm a creative person anyway. So, ooh, this is upside down. Okay, so there it is. So this is the quilt sandwich for my upcoming carpenter star mug rug. And as I get my quilted items finished, I will upload some long form videos. Okay. And this is the front again. And I wonder if you can go in and see how I did the quilting. And then see when I put that painter's tape on, it helps to get that point. So let's see if you can see. I can show you something right quick. See, you see right here where it's not pointed, but if I put that painter's tape on like this, and then I put it on like this, all the way. So you just want to cover up that seam just a little bit. And then you lay that down. But you do that all the way around. You can go on my community page and you'll see how I did it. And then I just start up here at this point and then sew down. You start with a little stitch. So my stitching goes from 0 to 5, with 5 being the biggest stitch. So I use the number 2 because it seems to be easier for me to rip out if I ever have to rip out. So I will have this, but it'll be all the way around the thing. So I'll start up here. So the painter's tape will go all the what I have to do is to put the painter's tape around each diamond. So I'll start up here with on a number 2 with the small stitch. I'll take maybe 2 or 3 stitches. I'll come down 2 or 3 stitches. I'll move it up to the number 4 and I'll come down. And then right about here, I put it back on the number 2 and go, and then prepare to go down this direction. Because you have to go back to that smaller stitch, because when you go here, you're going to end up with a big stitch if you don't slow down, pivot around, and then put it back on the number 4. Go back down, 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 down to right here. Back to number 2 stitch. Go down, down, down. And then go up maybe once or twice with that, at least 2 or 3 times with 2 stitches. Go up, up, up. Start back here. Go back to your regular stitch right here. Go back up. Back to the number 2 stitch for 2 or 3 stitches. And then 2 or 3 that way. And then put it back on your regular stitch and go, 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 go. When you get right here, put it back on that smaller stitch and go up to fit and go. You have to make sure you go on up so that your points will show properly on the back. And see, once you do all that, you end up with the little points. So that's why you have to make sure you go all the way down. And if y'all can go in so that y'all can see the stitches and how it's like a small stitch and a big stitch. And you can kind of see how the stitches came together. But this one, I think I end up with a loop. So I either must didn't do something right, because let's see what that loop is. You may not be able to tell, but I'm like, okay. See something right here. Something went wrong. But overall, it came through pretty good. I'm proud of myself. So, and then this is my first time doing this, but once I get it all done, I will upload a long form video. Once I get all my postage stamp items done, I will upload a long form video. Okay? So then I will take some time to tear out 2 little pieces of painter's tape, 2 more pieces, so that you all can see how I do my little diamond shape. Give me 1 second. One second. So y'all can see the whole diamond. See, this is my little 8-pointed star. Okay, so like I said, once I quit the whole carpenter star, it's gonna show in the back as the quilting line. So I did this right here. So that's, let me show you how I do it. Okay. So I take, you do the diamond. Okay, you do this where I would just barely come and cover that up with the painter's tape. Okay, then I will cover this up with painter's tape. But you just want to be right a little bit past that seam line, but not way in. And you're not going a quarter inch in, because you don't need that much room. I know we do quarter inch, but this is not one of those inches. And then I do this way, where you just cover up that seam. And I put a picture of this on my community page. So I'm just, see, it's 2. I'm just showing you all how I position my painter's tape when I go to quilt the line together, the diamond shape. Okay, and then this. And then that's the diamond. Now this just the best I'm doing, the best I can holding this phone. So then, like I said, I would start up here with a small stitch, 2 or 3 small stitches, and stop. You go to the regular stitch you use for quilts and you sew down. And then you get in here, you go back to maybe 2, 3, 4 small stitches, because you got to make this pivot. And when you go to pivot from here down here, you don't want a big loop, which means you sew too fast, or it's just not, nice form of stitching. So when I get down here, maybe 2 stitches, 2 small stitches in here, make the pivot 2 or 3 more small stitches, and then you go down, so down, so, go back to your small stitch, go down, down, so help make your point, maybe 2 more small stitches, 2 or 3 small stitches here, go back up to your regular stitch, so, go back small, 2 more small, go back to that regular stitch, stitch, go back, go all the way up into that hole, that little point right here, because you want your point to, for your diamond shape. And then once you do that, and you come on the back, and this is what you end up with. And I have to do that for every diamond in this carpenter star. So that's why I wasn't really trying to rush myself, because I want my diamonds to look like this, and so I'm in no hurry. So I'll do a little quilting as I can. And once I get this all my stuff back, like when I get my postage stamp items, put the back bound, I'll put up a long form video. When I get this carpenter star mug rug bound, I'll put up a long form video. But right now in my lives, I'm using my lives just to give you all a sneak peek of what I am working on. So yeah, this is the 8-pointed star, and then this is the painter's tape that I use as a guide to go around to make the diamond shape. Okay, thanks for watching my video. Please like, share, subscribe. Check you later.